go out during the day and we're there until that time. Not we're leaving the house at 10 p.m. at night. And
no.
Do not call me. I am not that friend. Do not even think about me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here, thank you so much for being a day one. And if you're watching from outside of the club, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Guys, in this video I'm not riding solo, and no, it's not a vlog, guys. We're sitting down and we're just gonna get into everything. But before we jump into the video, I want these two ladies to introduce themselves. I'm gonna start with this lady over here. Who are you? Udumengani.
Hey guys,
Udumengani.
Hi guys, my name is Telezi, popularly known as Tia Smith. Can we click into the whole intro? And if you're
yeah.
I'm used to doing it, it becomes a song.
I feel like
it does. Shame, but we're here.
Okay.
But I know my besties are also tuned in. Mabonza.
Please.
So one big family. Yeah, that's who I am.
And who are you, my loves?
Hey, my loves. No. Tumalang. People care reporting live from Bonzi's world. I know that's right. Good enough.
It's great. I'm looking for the camera. Oh, we need a special moment.
Oh yeah, we need a cheers to that.
Everybody, we have a new girl in the building, and her name is my loves. Hey, my loves.
Looks like
Anyway, we're gonna cheers to that before we start the video. So clink.
Congratulations.
So let's put her on the other side so that she can give us time to record. We'll come back to her. Okay. So guys, we asked our faves on Instagram to ask us a few questions. So I have a few questions on my phone, and Tias also has a few questions on her phone, guys. So we're going to be reading them as we go along into the video. We don't want this to be Luna, make a vlog. I think the vlog is a mistake. Professional. Anyway, let's start, guys. I'm going to start with the one that we don't want, but we'll answer it the way we want to answer it. How much do you all make on YouTube? Guys, why do people like to ask that? Like you were even saying that you don't ask lawyers or policemen or
how much they make.
You don't ask anyone how much they make. Why do you want to ask us how much we make, guys?
But I feel like the internet has done us justice with that. A while ago I googled my name on the internet, and surprisingly there was a figure on the internet saying,
did they get it right?
No, it's not right.
Yeah,
it's
so even for me, that's why I'm asking if they get it right.
If it makes
they didn't get it right.
You can Google, they just assume that you have
they're like you have
a certain amount of viewers and CPM
and you're not,
so they can use that for now.
I was like,
when I was just like, that much money. Because I was just like, no. Okay. Am I that rich?
No, guys are broke tonight. Okay, but like I don't like joking like that because we're calling it upon ourselves. We're rich in spirit, guys.
Yeah, true.
We're
rich in everything.
I usually answer that question by just saying that the 9 to 5 that I worked at the IT company that I was at is what I'm making monthly now, so that's comfortable. So
true.
Like entry level 9 to 5.
Provided also that you work.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like otherwise, I can't.
And yesterday's price.
It's not today's price.
What's your questions here?
Okay, so we'll do that now. Okay.
We'll read the next one.
Okay, there's another one that I saw here. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna randomly pick and choose because if I start reading and whatever,
it's gonna take forever.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you're missing out, like groove wise and all?
Okay, like we didn't groove like other people, but according to us, that was our limit. For me personally, that was my limit.
I'm sure we can answer relationship questions. Sorry to cut you short. Not that based on marriage, but like because you're also in like a stable relationship, so we can answer it from that. Because I'm sure there are also certain elements of like marriage that you encounter in a stable relationship. Like for example, you can't just go out to groove, utila ulo, whatever you see. So yeah, I don't feel left out. It's not my thing. Like if I did, the last time I went to a club was like last year March, so it's been like over a year, but I don't ever feel like, and I'm pretty sure if I want to go we could.
Exactly. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so
now guys are you on at the club, so it's not giving anymore.
At this point, now I'm a rock star, but at this point 11 p.m.
Yes, I
I
think
miss my
provided
dates,
that
yeah.
we go out during the day and we're there until that time. Not we're leaving the house at 10 p.m. at night. And
Yeah,
these-
no.
do not call me. I am not that friend. Do not even think about me.
Mark
No, my
absent.
Please, guys.
Give
Okay.
her 0.
How did the friendship between you guys start, and how is it helping each of y'all grow?
Love it.
It's social media for me, like with both of you guys.
Yeah.
It was Instagram, speaking through Instagram DMs, you know,
YouTube
and
stuff.
then
Yeah.
and then eventually the vibes were
But also
vibing.
people connect us, because with me and you, I remember you had a picture and you said Nara Nwalala. And then I also posted a picture, and that time I didn't even follow you, and someone said it's giving Tati. So I had
used to
to,
say that a lot.
I had to get into your page
And
saying,
follow
who's
me.
this girl? So I saw that picture wearing that black and white dress. I was just like, okay, let me just follow
yeah.
her, saying that. And that's when, like, people do connect you in a way
True,
without you
true.
noticing.
That's
Because they're
true.
like, okay, I know this and I know that. They're like,
And there could be like a perfect match,
Yeah.
because the personalities are similar. So I feel like that's how we met. But also, it wasn't a thing of we started speaking today and next week we met
Immediately,
up.
yeah.
With me and Tia, we spoke for like a year,
Yeah.
saying we're gonna meet up. We are gonna meet up. Until we had to
Takes a
force
lot,
initially.
yeah.
If you watched our vlogs, then we're like, today's the day, and we met up. Even with you, we spoke for a while.
We had a group chat for the longest time. We're going this, we're
Going there, and it wasn't happening.
Always failed.
You know the
I
moment
remember when it succeeded. We like finally we out of the group chat.
Yes, true,
Exactly.
true. So guys, it's not that easy to make friends, even like regardless of the whatever industry you're in. You know, just making new friends is just hard, because you need to trust that this person is for you. You know, because you don't want to make unnecessary friendships. You know,
Unleash.
so I
Something
think
unleashes.
those times when we were saying we're gonna meet up, it wasn't the right time for us to meet up, and then when it was the time. That's when we
Eventually
met
met
up, and
up.
our friendship blossomed into what it's blossoming into.
Yeah.
And how is it helping us to grow?
In so many ways.
I think it speaks to collaboration.
Yeah.
You know, when you collaborate with other creators, you get exposed to their audience who didn't know about you before.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
actually.
and people now start subscribing to your channel, sharing your stuff, and exposing you to other people on their social media. For me,
Yeah.
But
that was
also
it.
Nafod Night's not about the work only. It's like you creating sisterhood out of
yes,
out
but
of that.
definitely.
but out of that, in work wise, you are still growing because of the
together.
friendship.
True.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing, guys. It's not a bad thing. We're not using each other. I'm not saying we're using each other.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's not mainly about work.
But being affiliated with each other
Yeah.
does make us make our social media grow, because it exposes us to other people, not intentionally.
Yeah.
Like you're just posting your friend, "Look, Tati's so funny," or "Tia looks good today," or people or something.
You join
and then
traction
people
to
see,
her.
yeah, and then
Kimang
people
or-
follow. And
Yeah,
then
makes
yeah.
sense. How do you deal with friendship conflicts?
Yo, I think we talked about this last night.
Yeah, we were actually going deep in it yesterday.
Like out of camera and just
Yeah, we're just talking
Yeah.
about like friendship breakups and how did you deal with it, you know, because it's always such a shock. For me, it was a shock because I'm not a person who always goes through friendship breakups. So when it happened
Okay.
to me, it was just like, can't people can break up as friends like this?
And
you
also
know?
the
Like,
thing
it was
also is
shocking.
like how hurtful it is.
Yes.
Like, people assume like only relationships,
No.
like breakups,
Yes.
it's all that's
No.
but
Yeah.
your friendship
Friendship
breakup
breakup can
yeah,
rock you.
Yeah, no.
Because you don't understand. Because we're even saying to ourselves, like, before we actually got into the conversation, Hori, we don't think, King, what's that one thing that could actually make us stop being friends? You know, like
you can't
we
sit down
resolve
and hash it
it,
out.
you know,
Like,
as friends.
why do
can't
we have
like,
to block each other
No,
on
so
social
block
media? Like,
it,
why
yeah.
does it have to be like
I recently experienced something like that.
I remember you
yeah.
were speaking about it on your channel.
Yeah, and it was like even like a different person besides the one I was talking about. Like one moment I woke up, it was like she didn't wish me a happy birthday, and that was like that's beef, man. I mean, we're beefing if you don't
and you're
do that.
cool, like you're cool at the
Yeah,
time.
if we were cool, I assumed we were cool, and then the whole birthday
thing
wish
happened.
didn't come through, and I was like, okay. So I told my friend, to be honest, I felt like I was walking on eggshells in the friendship fairly. Like even though we're cool, I just felt like I was not allowed room to make mistakes. My apologies were not heard. So I constantly felt like I have to prove myself. Kila wanna like prove like okay, I mess up once. I almost said the strong word, but I mess up once. In your relationship, you give people like room to like mess up. Do you understand? So I'm like, okay, now with the second mess up, no matter how little it is, it always reflects back to the one that you did the first time. So it kind of felt like that's being held against me. So every time I have to walk on eggshells, I'm like, nah, it's friendship. I don't want to walk on eggshells, you know. So then when that happened, I tell my other friend, I'm like, bro, I feel like unfriend remove. Because like at that point I'm not even gonna discuss what's going on because we've been discussing hey told me whatever. So then she's like, nah bro, it's gonna just bring drama, don't unfollow whatever, leave her, just mute. I'm like, okay, let me mute, cool. And then so our birthday is like a few days apart, so hers comes and of course I'm like, I can't wish happy birthday. Petty
wait, it's someone's birthday. Let me check. They wish me happy birthday first.
No, exactly. I'm that hard. How carry yo follow back? I'm like, damn, follow back. I'm like, no. But you know what you guys should do if you guys remove, and it's not like I'm not speaking because now I'm hurt. If you feel you guys are following each other, unfriend, remove follower. Like, let it be like that. Don't know, unfriend me and then now I'm left Skylar.
Oh, no, I get what you're saying. No, she's saying if you unfollowing me, then remove me from following you as well. Because now you
can I do that?
Yeah, you can remove follower.
Because now you're making me seem like a fan.
Yeah,
fan behavior.
But yeah, back to the fact that friendship breakups actually hurt. You know, like when you're like, we should block each other now, and you're someone I used to talk to all the time, and you're my friend. And you know, people even ask, like for example, you guys are friends, and people on social media know that you guys are friends.
Because
now it's questions.
You guys
now it's like,
you know,
people blocked each other, and now they're like, it's unfortunate. I think people should not go through that. But I was listening to EXO's Wine Wednesday today. Sorry, I'm elongating this, but she was like, friendships are seasonal, and I think we need to make peace with that. Like life is seasonal, relationships are seasonal, people are seasonal. In as much as we wish that they were there forever, and same with people who are long lasting. Like for example, we're in marriage now. We're not saying our marriage is seasonal, but they're seasonal in the fact that my husband was not in my life 6 years ago.
True.
You understand? Now it's his season to be in my life, no matter how long. You see. So I think the best part to make like heal from a friendship breakup is just to console yourself that it's seasonal, no matter how hard. But it's like, okay, time and season, they serve their purpose and they have to move. So that's how I deal with friendship breakups.
Do you ever get to a stage where you like fight? Like, are there friendships that you actually fight for before you get like before you like, okay, I've communicated, I feel like I've communicated this with this person, I'm unfriending? Are there friendships where you sit down and be like, nah, this is my person?
Now we'll fight, guys.
Definitely fight. However, with this one that I feel we're with now, we fought, we were good. Like our last date, our last conversation, we were so good, and we were actually fixing it. We literally had a lunch date, we spoke about all of this, we're like, okay, cool, and then we had the best day. And they're like, oh shame, our last moment was actually so good together, and I thought we're good. So that was me fighting for the friendship. And then when this happened, I was like, what's fighting for the friendship again? Is this us going back to the conversation that we've already resolved? So there's that as well. It's like, how often am I going to communicate this? How often am I going to fight for this?
And how often are we going to go back to that conversation? Like every time
are we talking about the same thing all the time?
What's your question?
Sure.
Hey,
we debriefed, guys. That was a debrief.
I hope it answers all your friendship questions.
Can I take you guys for lunch?
Hey, the challenge, challenge.
Give us the money. We will go for lunch. We will go for lunch. I answered that. How are you all doing emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually?
That's
a nice question. Do you want to go first?
Now mentally, I feel like I'm a bit rocky.
Okay.
Because I'm going through a lot of personal things, but I'm trying. But spiritually, I'm really trying. I've recently had this thing out. I've been praying the AMs, and then all of a sudden it went down. I stopped praying. I was like, what's going on? And I realized that me not waking up is like I'm letting myself down in a way. So I can't connect the way I wanted to. Like name frustrated in a way, because I was just like, what's going on? Because if you go a day without praying, then I feel like you lost it. Like you should say something, at least talk to the Lord. Okay, thank you for a new day, thank you for the food, thank you. Like just say something to God. You don't just go through like the whole day of wisdom. So I was like for a month not saying anything. I don't know if I was angry at God or like, it was a lot, but I feel like now I'm getting back to myself. I bought a new Bible in like a pink one, darling. I don't even know Bibles are that expensive.
It has to be a gift, right?
Like it was so cute. Like I feel like I'm getting back, but mentally, guys, mentally I'm very bad. But other than that, I feel like I have people that support me, like a good group of friends, like family that support me. But I don't know, man. I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know if it's just
a phase.
Yeah, but yeah, for that part, yeah. But other than that, everything else, work-wise, everything, I'm just good. But the mental part,
it's a lot, no? But but you're gonna be fine, my friend.
I will.
You know, I'm like, we're having this conversation, and it's actually interesting how mental health is something that we hardly talk about. Like when someone asks you, "Oh, Shabo," it's like, yeah, I'm good, because like you're away, work is going, whatever. But we don't even check in with mental. I'm glad that you're checking in with mental, because I think maybe it'll have been the last thing that I thought about. Like, how are you? I'm gonna think of the good things. Like, oh, I'm good. Work is good.
Everything's going well. Prayer.
Yeah, you know, yeah. But like, it's like mental, and mental actually plays like a huge part, because Kibone, I think it was the other week, and I couldn't do anything. Like, I was not waking up. I was so demotivated.
Yeah, I remember you said it on a vlog.
Yeah, it was that time. And it's that mental that we hardly check in on. It's as long as I'm good, because now I'm chasing like physical health.
True.
You know? So I'm like, okay, as long as I look good, the scale, the diets, the whatever. But it's like, what about your mind, girl? Like, what about your mental health? Are you good? Are you checking in on that? What are you doing about it? You know? So yeah. So when you go through like your mentally unwell phase, what do you do about that? Like, what's your,
how do you come back to yourself?
Yeah, how do you try and resuscitate that? Like, how do you work on your mental health actively? Are you working on it actively?
I cry. Like, guys, I cry a lot. I cry a lot.
Are you reading your new Bible? Does that help?
I'm reading my new Bible, and I journal a lot. I'm really trying, but not I cry. I feel like crying helps a lot. I don't know if it's still childish or not childish, but I cry. Like, I cry a lot, and in most cases, food for nice comfort. Whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad.
You just want to.
Yeah, I feel like if I eat something. If I eat something, I know I'll be good. But then also I try to do like things that make me happy, like buy something for myself, like go buy a pair of heels, like something. Just do something for yourself. You remind yourself, or you know what, it's gonna end. Like things won't stay like this forever. But then, guys, I think this will need a topic.
On its own.
Because it's just a deep thing. People do not understand. Like you're saying, people say like you can't complain. You get in campaigns, you get in this. It's the same as people saying, but you have a job, you have a house, you have everything.
Life is life. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that person is not registering it. Like it's just. I don't know how to explain it, and it comes off as being ungrateful sometimes, but it's really not. It's really not. Like.
It's health. It's as necessary to be worked on as your physical health, as your spiritual health.
You have to actively do something.
You see, hence I asked you to actively, what are you doing about it? Yeah, are you listening to podcasts? Are you reading? Are you attending therapy? Do you work
Gym
out?
Used to help, but now because I don't go to gym, I feel like my mental health has gone down.
Yeah,
like working out helps a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
It does, or even like a walk.
I wouldn't know. Wait, before we move on to the next question, because we were not done with this, ne?
Oh, sorry.
We are fine spiritually, mentally. I would like to think I'm fine. And what else did they ask? But I also want to go into the mental part, especially as a creator. Like, guys, I don't know if you guys also feel the same way. After I drop a vlog, I have so much anxiety. Like, I want to switch my phone off.
That's what I do, actually.
You know, because I just feel like mentally it's just a lot. You know, to have so many people looking into your life, people having their own opinions. You know,
did I overshare?
Did I overshare? Like, what is everything fine in this video? Are people going to receive it the way I intended for them to receive? Because the next thing I want to see is me trending on Twitter.
They're twisting
your wrong thing. Oh, my friend was in a video now trending for the wrong reasons, and I wasn't even trying to be malicious in that video. You know, it's just a lot. So mental wise, I feel like for all creators, even I feel like we all go through that. You know, how do you deal? Are you okay with how are you in terms of that?
I made a disclaimer in the other video. I think I was watching you, and we apologize so much, unnecessarily so, and it's like, hi Bona, I'm apologizing for saying this. It's like, I actually meant it. I said it the way that I meant it, but I think it's I don't want to say we overthink it, because reality is there are people that are our colleagues or in the same space that we're in that actually do trend for those things. So because
that's true.
you're gonna trend, or you're gonna, you know. So I wish that society was kinder on us or towards us, and more understanding that we're also human at the end of the day. And in order, because I understand that people enjoy authentic content, but it's like, yes, I'm trying to be authentic. My authentic self would have said that, but now I have to like cut it out or filter it or whatever. At the end of the day, you're not getting my authentic self, because I would have literally, you know, let's say for example I'm in traffic, I would have sworn at the next guy, but goes and oh Tamo road rage or whatever, she's so vile,
she's ghetto and all that.
But it's like, guys,
it's a human, like normal moment that everyone goes through, and you guys said you want relatable authenticity, sharing that to say what she's saying. Be kind to us, guys. We're also human as well, and we won't always say the right things. You know,
never.
Yeah, that's it. Next.
Do you believe in the 90-day rule?
Absolutely.
Whew.
I do. I did it.
Really?
I think it was
how does that
more
work?
than 90
How does that
days.
work?
How does that work?
Like I explained to you, like when we started dating, it was just the thing. I was just like, no, I'm not ready. And we'd book like a hotel, and I was just like, no,
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready. Up until I felt like I was ready.
Wow.
And I'm glad he respected that, because at least look at us now.
Yes, girl.
Because I feel like if we had done it, we wouldn't be
Yes,
here like where
true.
we are now.
That's very true.
Yeah, you know, this is TMI, but like Mazulu ne, so Naki Motswana. Sorry, you might have to translate this, but I'm a Motswana girl and I'm married to a Zulu man, and there's Zulu culture, and one that's interesting is Umemulo. Umemulo, coming of age, where they celebrate a woman's virginity once they've passed like the age of 21, right? And I felt like, of course I have lost my virginity, I'm married and I'm allowed to say that, right? But I did lose it before marriage. And there's a part of me that now feels like I wish I had that celebration, or I wish I had like, I wish I had kept it for that long, and I wish like someone had, the day I have a daughter, I wish I can like instill it in her so much that she understands that there's so much pleasure in like keeping it. So the 90-day rule also applies to that, like being able to keep yourself for so long and just get to date someone or get to know them for like who they are. So Rorisang recently had a podcast with Mbumi, and they speak about like her virginity and purity and stuff like that. And you know, besides her just like being a virgin, it's taught me so much about how principled she is. Like besides just like having sex with someone, but it's being a principled person in that I really like admire the most. Like it's like there's so much, you can just easily give it up and be with a nigga and you know sleep it out. But at age 33, my nigga, and you're still keeping it to yourself, like it speaks of so much principle. Like
so true.
You can become principled in so many other things besides virginity. You understand? Like I feel like it takes you so far as a person. So even the 90-day rule in a relationship, besides being like a virgin, but getting to know someone, I think it allows you space to get to know dwell, because ning ning, you know, you've given it up for a no good nigga, you know.
No, much
and then you regret it.
Yeah,
much about goes down. How shompy, like
and now you've given it up. So the question was, do you believe in the 90-day rule?
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, not before, but like
but now,
I'd advise someone else.
Yes, I would also advise that as well.
Yeah, like I'm married now, so I'm speaking from that perspective. So I don't take it from a 90-day rule.
Yes, like it's done.
It's a wrap. But for the next person, my little cousins, my little sisters,
you want them
to do
better.
I want them to do better.
Yes,
so
for themselves.
The little girl that's listening here, like I think it'll teach you so much.
So true.
Yeah, principle, discipline, and I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
We did a podcast with Tia.
Wow.
We did a podcast with Tia. Tia's dropping gems.
Wow.
Okay, is it me?
Yeah.
Is it me, Jesus?
Yeah. Hi, guys, I'm how?
How? What's that?
Get on alcohol.
What's that?
Get on alcohol.
Wait, how did you feel after uploading your first YouTube video?
Do I remember what?
I actually don't remember.
I remember.
Oh, okay, I remember.
I don't.
I remember I was at a friend's house. Also, you get into this thinking it's easy to upload the video. Like I was like to people, I've always been a 5:30 person. I remember I was like, I took out an announcement saying I'm gonna post the video at 5:30, right? I didn't upload the day before. At 5, I was busy uploading. I was trying to upload. I don't even know the process of uploading. I'm at my friend's place. I'm trying to upload.
Oh.
It doesn't want to upload. I'm like, what's this? I went home. I continued. After it uploads, it processes.
Yeah.
You just like
guys, it was a shock to my system. The video ended up going up at 9 in the evening. I was defeated. I was like, what am I even doing, you know? But I was very proud of myself for actually taking that first step, because I had always wanted to start it, but it was always excuses. I don't have a camera, I don't have a perfect background, I don't have this, I don't have that. So that day I just sat and nothing was perfect in that moment, but the fact that I actually took the chance and uploaded it made me feel very
Congratulations. Look at where you are now. So just start now.
Start where you are with what you have.
Hey, I want to know camera. Everyone had to start somewhere.
First.
I remember I had my first one. It was a get to know me. One bedroom yana. Had my phone. I think it was an 8+ at the time. But I remember getting the ring lights. So I had a friend of mine who was like, yeah, you need to take your content creation to the next level. Not next level, I was on Instagram. I was an Instagram girl. So now I don't know, get a ring light for Instagram. And ring lights was in. This was 2019. So ring lights had like Nathan Tweet, I had no friend. I'm gonna send you money to share. That guy believed in my dreams. God bless his soul wherever he is. So I came to Joburg and it was like, yeah, dude, varsity, you've got to like side hustle or whatever. Okay, cool. I'm Romela Chowdhury. Then so I didn't stay so far from China Mall. And then I quickly went there. China Mall is so far. And then I was going to get a ring light, and I came back and I sat on my single bed and I filmed the Get to Know Me, right? And then I uploaded it. I don't remember what I felt like after uploading it for the first time, but I remember giving him feedback that I did it, and I'm so grateful for the ring lights, and and I think it's so important to have people that believe in your dreams. Even when you don't, because I was like, not a ring light, YouTube, whatever. But it was just someone who believed in me for me to go there. And then I took a break because I just felt like
this was too much.
Not time, not whatever. I'm not that girl. I'm just in a single room in varsity, whatever. But I also believe in timing. There's a part of me that feels like had I continued then maybe Kabekile Kohol. But I was also so blessed that when I came back 2 years later, God had already set everything for me that I just blew up. Like from the moment I came back, it was just sky high. So I think it's always after uploading, yes, there's an anxiety of are people gonna receive me well or whatever, but the excitement of I did it. Once you see it there and you see the views.
You set out to do something and you actually did it.
Because first vlog also or first video is never about the money.
Nah, it's not even know.
Like
you decided to actually get it out.
I didn't even know there was money on YouTube when I uploaded my first video. I didn't even know.
Yes.
But all I remember was I was in a very dark place because I didn't know anything. I was still doing my practicals university. I was working in a farm. So I remember that day I was off. So I was just like, you know what, let me just, and I was still using an Android, guys.
Wow.
No ring light, nothing. I was just standing in front of the window. That video, if you go and watch it now, my phone is on. Like I want to delete it, but I feel like let me leave it for people that can see
there are people who need it.
You blow up gradually, like. But it's just embarrassing because I didn't even know I had to put my phone in portrait landscape. Like it was just, it was just a lot. But I was just like, I'm doing it today, and it was just a very blurry makeup video. But I'm glad that video, and I think it's sitting on 1K.
And you'll thank yourself.
Yeah, like I really actually love this
these
question
stories,
and our answers, because people get to know us when we like at 10K and whatnot, and they see the finished product. They don't see the actual
when
work that it went to go to that point, So I love that our first videos are still up there for other people who are doubting and want to get into the industry, to see that you don't actually have to start there at chapter 10 where I'm at right now. You need to start at your chapter 1 where there's nothing. Like there's nothing. And also when you start, you don't even think of other of people from Botswana, from Kenya, from watching you. You are thinking of your hometown and your friends. Like guys, I just uploaded my video. Please go watch.
I have a question. I know it's not part of that.
Okay.
How many subscribers did you have when you uploaded your first video? I remember I only had 3.
I didn't even have.
I only had 3. It was my mom, my sister, and my boyfriend.
I had 30.
I had 3.
I think I had. I don't remember how many, but it wasn't a lot.
So I told them on Instagram first.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a promo first.
Yeah, uploading. I didn't even do any promo. Like it was just weird.
I remember. Give me to 20.
Guys, no, I don't like that. When people are saying they're gonna be on YouTube, they're gonna drop a video, but they won't drop it before I have 100 subscribers. Why? Just drop the video. Like, it frustrates me so much. Just drop it.
Because like I'll drop the video when I'm on 1K. Why did we don't get to 1K?
I'm subscribed. Now we must wait for the other people to get to 100K. It will grow, guys.
I had 3 subscribers, guys. It was just
really. No, it was just people that I knew. It was my friends that were subscribed, and I thought that was the world. I didn't know like there was still more to come, that people can support you out of your community.
I think I don't want to say Instagram it girl, right? Yeah. But I had like 50k followers in matric, so like it was like, yeah, I was that high.
Yeah,
I kind of slowed down. I was that girl. Wow. I was that girl with her coffee and aesthetics and what so I want to get Beyonce. So about had Beyonce, we went to YouTube content because they still photo got had. So for me it was kind of like guys, I can't believe they got 20 fair like.
I don't want a lot, guys. I'm just 21. Next question.
Okay, I think it's your turn. My turn.
Is it my turn?
I think you're the one that asked us about first impression or reaction of the video.
Yeah, I just asked.
Okay, cool. So are your friends the same age as yours? Age gap?
My friends age up and down.
Yeah, same
friends
with me.
who are in the 20s, friends who are in their 30s. Sorry, actually I have a friend who's 40. Maybe I do. Like, for me, when I go into friendship, I don't even go into asking how old are you first. No, we can't
just have to
friends.
click.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You see, what are you? You opened that gap. You opened that gap. Nobody asked you to ask the question.
Bro, you're 23, 24. Are you
I know, guys.
Like lying.
No, you want a democracy. You want
that was me trying to paparize. I'm the older one here. I'm literally like this.
Like I'm 30 next year.
Don't say it like that. That doesn't suit you.
What? How did you get
Yes.
Gosh, shock my life. Not me being 22.
I get that a lot.
Not me being 22.
I know.
But I feel like my parents lied. Where's my
Nah, they lied.
And I've had to deal with this
Not you
all
saying
my
that.
life. Bro, I had to deal with this all my life. Like I remember, so I was a grade. Like my age mates were in their grades, like rightfully so. And then now I was that girl who joined school earlier. So when the people in my grade were turning 16, I was 15.
Okay.
So I always felt like, okay, when I get to 16, I'll be a big person. Okay. But they're already moving to 18th birthday. And then I was still like, oh snap, I'm waiting for my 18th birthday. And then cool, we move on to varsity and everyone is 21. 21st birthday. And I'm still left behind. And I was like, oh snap, man. Like, for real? Like, really?
Like, when does it happen?
Like, really?
Yeah.
So, and I was like, Jordan, yeah. And I was like, oh, guys, like, when does it stop? When does it stop? But yeah, jeez, man.
Jo, you must offer.
Hi, shame. What you recommend?
No, that is tea. I thought I was younger. Which means key comments, guys. Like,
I was like, what do you mean?
It's
this generation of women in their 30s.
Hi guys, I like it when you always say hi guys, mo aging ye. I want that Linda. As if I'm doing something big.
Can I give you one?
Oh yeah, give me.
Someone says, what did you do with your first salary?
Which salary? Like in general?
YouTube. Let's go for YouTube.
I'll start, guys. And I'll be honest, I don't like saying figures, but for this video, for the sake of you want, like you aspire to us, my first YouTube salary was like 2,000 something. Like my first. Like my first,
make that much
money.
No,
you know what happened then?
Much money?
Yes, I didn't make that much as a first salary.
My
after
first
monetization.
Let me keep quiet.
Okay, let me explain.
How did that make so much money?
Listen, I did the threshold is 1,000 rand.
Yes.
So for the first month I made 700 and something, and then when it didn't come out, it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
And then for the second month, it's like plus, and then you get 2,000 something.
Really,
me being myself, kaya looking ocean basket.
Washa?
Got a sushi. Got a sushi. Yes. The sushi 80 rands. Got a coffee. Guys, I went all out.
You felt so good,
and it was a lot of money for me. But it was different because I was working before. So I was just like, okay, this is a little money. But I was so happy because like guys, monetization is hard.
It's hard. Getting the 4,000 watch time hours is a lot. It's a
really?
Tia, listen, she doesn't understand the struggles.
What are you guys talking about?
I used to live in Joburg CBD. I would literally go to Gandhi Square with a modem, ask people to subscribe and watch my videos, give a hotspot just to get to 1K subscribers so that I can meet the.
Are you serious?
Was it that easy?
No, God, I didn't even know of like threshold or whatever. I'm vlogging. I'm posting because I didn't have to wait for like whatever. I think I was already like on 5K
when you started making money.
No, like when I even realized that I had to monetize whatever subscribers, and we were like, "Oh, how much are you getting paid?" I'm not getting paid. No, that's when I asked you, bro, my first salary. Because I'm not sorry, guys. I don't know these struggles. let me kind of motivate because I don't know these struggles.
But I like this because it shows that everyone has a different journey.
Story. Yeah. So my first YouTube paycheck was like 27K. I'm kidding, but it was.
I don't remember how much.
No, but it makes sense because already you had a lot.
Yeah. So okay, you're right. It doesn't come in like the same or whatever. But like,
was it the money that gradually like?
But only over 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Over 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
Because
no, I think you're waiting for the thing to come. So Rona cause get complex up you took it to Velcom that
that pin.
So the pin only came after 3 months, but I also felt like it was God's timing. So what happened was I waited for it for so long because I had plans with that money and stuff like that. And then Emma like 3, so it was 3 months, so I basically divided it by like 3 months, the 27, which is still like fairly doable per month. But so it came, I remember the morning we're leaving for KZN for Christmas time, festive season. And you know when you're going like go high, like your in-laws especially, like you want to have money, you want to do something, you
buy
want whatever.
them something.
Yeah, and I was so upset at God because I kept on saying like, hey guys, I want to do this, I want to buy this, I'm working on YouTube, the money's not coming in. And the morning when we were traveling to my in-laws, like the money clocked and I was like, wow. So I got to like do this for my in-laws, buy this and that and that and that and that. So that's what I did with my first salary. But like mine,
maybe I don't remember, guys. I need to
ask when I was a long time ago.
Like
because midnight was like this December, this past December.
Is it really?
So now I think I'm only 6 months in.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I love the ocean basket story. Like I wasn't bragging.
Even me, I want to go to ocean basket.
That's the only restaurant that they were normally go bread, so I had to go there.
No, but you like this I remember your video.
Got last in the ocean basket in Velcom, man, guys. Like, you can see, guys, these glasses belong to her. Actually, I should have made that disclaimer when this video started. These glasses do not represent this channel. Please, guys.
They do not represent my channel, though.
No, guys. Even
it's not giving bonza.
She tried.
It's not giving bonza.
Because the ones that we found here, guys.
Guys, Hano Kamato.
Guys, actually, I keep checking the time because wow, this video is going to be so long. I think we're going to have to make a part 2.
Okay, are we having like the last question?
Yeah, the last question. Should we? Yeah, let's go.
Look for something interesting.
Yeah, I want to look for something interesting. Like I've been looking at my phone trying to look for something interesting. Favorite moment in your influencing YouTuber career?
Okay,
question
nice.
for all 3.
Getting paid.
Getting some money.
Okay, you can start first.
I've had a lot of favorite moments.
But the best one.
The best.
Oh yeah, girl, you're our favorite moments.
I had a lot of favorite moments, but my most favorite was honestly making it into YouTube. Like I never thought in my wildest dreams that could happen to a girl like me, a girl who didn't even have a camera, you know, who was just going around with her iPhone 12 Plus and editing on an InShot app. I don't even know like the pro editing apps, you know. So I thought I had to actually work so hard to getting into the program, but God was like,
big girl,
no. Small girl, big girl, you know. So yeah, that was my favorite, one of my most favorite moments. I have a lot of favorite moments, guys, and I speak about them a lot on this channel. So today's not about me. Let's get it, guys. Favorite moments.
But now Tati's like, YouTube black. Now what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? No. I'm kidding. I think the gradual subscriber milestones are like really, like you're like, wow, 5K. We're celebrating that. It's 10K, that's wild. And you just keep moving, like road to 15 and it actually happens. So I think, you know, there was a post, I think you posted or someone.
Yeah,
but
50 people like.
Yes, when they compliment you, like you're like 50 likes in your but if you had 50 people all at once coming face to face,
so overwhelming.
And I think about that with my numbers, I'm like 20,000
people.
Like I'm like 40,000 views. Like it's like that's a stadium.
Yo, dude.
Even more than a stadium. Like
all these people know me.
Yeah.
They choose to watch me. Like that's insane.
I think that's my favorite part about the career. I am looking forward to more moments. gravitating and manifesting towards were moments, but for now I think I really appreciate the support. Like, you guys don't know what the subscribe button does. Like, just the numbers, when we beg you guys, it does.
It's literally changing our lives. But also I want to just add on to, like, when we were saying if 50 people come to you and whatnot, as small creators we want to grow so much in such a small space of time. Like, we really ever want to enjoy the journey. We pressurize ourselves by looking at bigger influencers, because honestly, yes, we do aspire to get to that number, and it will happen when the time is right, you know. But I want you guys to also enjoy the journey of going there. You know, it's been so nice for me to enjoy all my milestones with my subscribers, seeing from where I come from. You know, when I started to take my channel seriously, I was like, all I want is 2,000 subscribers. And my subscribers worked so hard to share my content that we went past 2,000, 3,000, like 10,000.
So I think that's my kind of favorite moment.
You understand? So like,
to have a community that supports you.
You know?
Now at first it was just like my group of friends and people from Breads. But now you get like a comment section, someone saying I'm from Botswana, someone saying I'm from Namibia. I think that gives me, like, also it makes me want to work harder. So people outside of the country, they can see me. Like, it also makes you, like, it makes you move with a lot more peace. Like, you work harder because you're thinking, okay, if someone from Botswana can see me, then surely someone from the USA can see me as well. I think that's my moment. I'm just like, I cannot believe that a small town girl like me can be watched by people from outside of the country,
because places you haven't even been to.
In most cases, you create content for the people around you, just like, okay,
because that's where our minds are when we start.
And then now just like, okay, Namibia, Botswana, like that's hectic. Maybe for someone it might not be, but not for me. It's a big thing. Like,
that's just to say that if it happened to her, we were not even friends, but it happened to her individually. It happened to me individually. It happened to her. It didn't happen to us because we are favorites of what we know, man. No, it literally happened to us individually, and it's also gonna happen to you guys if you take your content seriously. If you look at your analytics and see what your people love on your channel and you work more on that, yes, your channel will grow.
I'm just thinking about your editing that you're gonna
but this was fun.
That was fun.
I think I also got to open up, which was weird. I never do.
Like, guys, as much as we're always in front of the camera, trust me, we always get anxious at times, especially with sit downs. It's like, what do I do if people are speaking? I can't be like, like, what do I know?
This flowed
very naturally. I also enjoyed it, and I hope we'll get to do more of these on my channel, on your channel, on her channel, and just collaborate.
Comment down below if you want a part 2. We can do it.
Yes, definitely let us know, and we'll sit down and we'll get to work. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, guys, for gracing my channel with your appearance.
Thank you for having us, man.
For, like, get vibes there. Like, it was nice, guys. I really enjoyed myself. To you guys watching, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.